What's up, gamers? This is the Russian Reversal here, reacting to the surprise Nintendo Direct mini partner showcase that was dropped today. So just get back into the swing of things. Thought I'd do a reaction video since this is new and topical. So we got October 2020.
Direct mini partner
Let's do
showcase of the year.
What they talk
Today,
about. This is actually my
we'll
second take.
delivering the latest information on
but,
games from our publishing and
I
development partners.
messed up on the audio.
First, here's an update on the latest installment in the Bravely series
here
from
we are.
Square Enix, Bravely Default 2.
Okay, so starting out with Bravely Default 2. I've never played Bravely Default. I've always been really interested in it. It's had, you know, Square Enix. I mean, of course, I'm going to be interested in a Square Enix game. The other thing, too, is I know a lot of people who play Bravely Default are super into it. They hold on to the game. It seemed like they're real fans. So I kind of like a fan base that has that dedicated following. It's kind of got that like Persona-y kind of following, which I really like. So definitely want to get into it. I'll have to try to find a 3DS copy of Bravely Default and Bravely Second, just because I like physical copies and they really hold their value. So, I love the art style. It's got like Octopath Traveler meets the Pocket Edition of Final Fantasy 15, and it's got its own kind of style to it, even though it's very similar to other JRPGs from Square Enix. So this looks cool. Yeah, Bravely Default 2. So music seems interesting.
Heroes, guided by the crystals,
so it looks like you got some good character variety.
Where an unforgettable adventure brings them
looks
face
so
to
similar
face
to
with a
Octopath
host
Traveler
of
in some ways,
colorful
though.
characters.
You're fairies, aren't you?
Princess,
I like the character designs. They seem to incorporate a lot of different elements into them. So it's got like a European kind of vibe, but then it's like medieval European, but then it's got some like Victorian elements to it, which is pretty cool. This guy looks like Gaston. He looks like a blonde Gaston. So probably not my favorite character models up front, but if it reflects the character, I think that's good. This game looks really good, though. I think it's something really interesting.
Bards are talented musicians whose melodies.
This character looks like a combo of the Barry gym leader from Sword and Shield and the Bard from Crucial.
Anyhow, bearer of the Beastmaster asterisk.
And that character looks like a Princess Mononoke-esque character, which Princess Mononoke is my favorite movie, so I'm pretty cool with that.
To capture monsters,
do not
to
mind at all.
Surely, bearer of the Gambler asterisk.
Okay, her outfit is cool. I like the kind of Alice in Wonderland-y steampunk vibe, which is kind of cool.
Be careful, however. The wheel won't always
that seems like a really
favor.
risky
These are
strategy.
just some of the characters you'll meet in the early stages of the game.
But they have, looks like they have lots of different characters
in the future,
cool.
so please stay tuned. We asked fans to provide feedback on the demo released in March
I thought it was cool that they did fan feedback on demo.
Responses to our survey.
That's a lot of responses.
Fans mentioned the difficulty level and the controls in particular, so we're now focused on making those adjustments.
Nice. That's cool if they take that constructive
the
feedback
that have been made based on the feedback will be posted
soon
on the official
so
Nintendo
that's
YouTube
really
channel.
cool. Honestly, I will
Bravely
love to see
Default
more
2
games
will
do
launch
that.
on February 26th, 2021.
Looks like they delayed it a little
Begin
bit
today
based
on
on
Nintendo
feedback,
eShop.
which
We
I'm
hope
totally
you're
cool
looking
with.
forward
I
to
don't know
seeing
why
lots
people
more
got so
of
mad
Bravely
about
Default
game delays.
2.
I mean, yeah, it's frustrating. Of course I want to play it, but at the same time, I want a game to be good. I want like a No Man's Sky or Assassin's Creed Unity scenario where the game is just like broken at launch.
Let's get into the headlines.
Like, make it good, and then you can always add
Cultivate
content
your
later.
farm and your life.
So yeah, just make it good. If I have to wait, I'm fine with that.
Your pioneering grandfather and his friends founded the charming community of
This-
Olive Town. You've always dreamed of
after
living-
playing Animal Crossing, I'm kind of getting more into these kind of games.
And now,
I really
you
want to play
decided to take
Stardew
over
Valley.
your
I haven't gotten around to that
grandfather's
one,
farm. You
but
leave
this
your old life and the
the,
city behind to start afresh in Olive Town.
whole Harvest
But
Moon,
what
Story of
awaits you there is a
Seasons
vast,
looks really
overgrown,
interesting to
untamed
me.
forest.
I love to play some of the older ones. If you
Cultivate
got a
your farm from the
particular
ground up in
favorite
the latest
that's got some
story of
retro
seasons
vibes
adventure.
for Harvest Moon, let me know.
Chop down the mini trees that blanket your land.
This game looks
clear
good, though.
space
Like,
for your fields.
I like the art style. It's kind of cute. It's colorful. I'm not afraid to say I love cute and colorful
Along the way,
things.
you'll discover all sorts of flora and fauna in the forest.
Yeah,
You
this
might
is just
even
like
come
a
across
relaxing
rundown
sim
facilities.
game. Like I can just kind
Get
of play it
fruit
on a
and
lazy
vegetable seeds to
weekend.
grow on your farm and tame wild livestock that can be
My only
nurtured,
problem with some of
raised,
these games,
and
and
given
that's why I haven't
homes.
played too much Animal Crossing lately, even though I was like super hardcore into it. I think
As you
considering the current
cultivate
world
your farm,
situation,
you'll be
you're
able
not
to
really
do
doing
more and
much.
discover new
Animal Crossing
places
makes
to
a lot of
mine,
sense, but it's
fish,
time consuming, and there's other games I want to
forage.
play. So I own a lot of games I haven't played. In fact, I've
Move
probably
the
only
field
played
as
like
far
a
as the eye
fraction
can
of the games
see,
I own. But
or construct a massive
I
ranch
would love to
with
play
lots of
this.
barns and coops.
I hope to find the time. This
Your
looks
farm's
good.
layout is completely up to you. And if
We
you're
got
looking
some-
to socialize, why not get to know the locals?
Yeah, I like the
Nurture
social
your
dynamic,
relationships,
which is cool.
and wedding bells might be in your future.
I wish, maybe not like a romancing, because Animal Crossing romancing would be weird, but at least for me.
Your farm
But
life awaits
I
in
would
the
say
story
I
of
would
seasons,
like
Pioneers of
a
Olive
more
Town,
like
cropping up on Nintendo Switch, March
Uh,
23rd.
more of a dynamic
Survive
aspect
and
of like
thrive in
where
a
your interactions have
post-apocalyptic future.
consequences. This game actually looks
Uncharted
super
lands
cool to
of
me
dead soil,
because I really like
barren rivers.
one of my favorite games is
Uniting
the Swarm
together
Line.
was our only
It's
option.
definitely like in my top 10
Slowly,
for
we
sure,
started to
probably
pick
my
up
top
the
5.
pieces. We
I
built a new
love that
home.
game. I also really love like
A
real-time
safe
strategy
haven in a
games.
hostile world. A place where we could
And
start
this
over
one
on a
looks
clean slate.
turn-based or real-time. I like turn-based too.
Where
So
we
I love
would set the
Civilization
rules
and Age of
and choose our
Empires
own
and the Total War series. So strategy games, I'm all down with. I think that's really cool. I like building things and kind of like seeing things grow. So yeah, this game looks cool. I'll probably check that one out.
The fate of the Greek gods rests in your hands. From Ubisoft comes a brand new open-world game based on the world of Greek mythology.
Open world game based on Greek
As Phoenix,
mythology
explore a
seems
vast
really fun to me.
fantasy
I love
world filled with
mythology
gods and
and
monsters alike.
folklore. I'm all down with that.
Swim, climb, ride horses, and soar across the
Yes.
sky.
Got a lot of colorful elements. Got a little bit of a Zelda-y
Clash with titans
vibe.
using 3 weapons.
The
A
Breath
sword
of the
for
Wild
quick
vibe.
hits, an
Shouldn't say
axe for
Zelda vibe
devastating
because
blows.
Zelda has so much
And a
variety
bow
in
for
that
long
series,
range
but I'm
shots.
thinking Breath of the Wild. That's kind of like
weapons
the
on the fly and chain powerful
colorfulness.
attacks and fast-paced combat.
like
By
it's got
solving
some
challenging
real-time
puzzles,
combat, some
you'll be
puzzle
gifted with
elements.
new
So
abilities from the gods, adding
Breath of the
variety
Wild.
and versatility to your arsenal. You can also
I-
upgrade armor
I
and acquire
love
new
history
skills.
and
Give you
mythology,
complete customization
folklore,
with
fantasy,
deadly
and all
battles
that good
against
stuff.
legendary
Oh, that
creatures and grand encounters with
horse,
mighty gods on the
unicorn,
horizon.
blue
And
looks
new
really
legends
cool.
waiting to be told. Fulfill your destiny when Immortals Phoenix
better than the
Rising
one at the
launches
Denver
on Nintendo
airport.
Switch December 3rd. Pre-orders
If you don't know what I'm
begin
talking about,
today.
you should look it up. The horse at the Denver airport. But that looks cool. That's a cool version of that. The one at the
Here's a
airport is
sneak peek
ridiculous.
at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Fierce strategy plus epic action equals Bakugan.
I never got a
It's up
Bakugan.
to you
I
to
was-
build
I'm
the
too-
best
I think
team
I'm
and
too
duke
old
it
for
out in
Bakugan.
high-energy battles. You can
I
also compete
probably
online
would
in
have
head-to-head
loved
multiplayer.
it
Become the ultimate
as a
champion
kid,
in
but
Bakugan Champions
I had no
of
idea what
Destroya,
Bakugan was
coming
until I was an
exclusively
adult.
to Nintendo
So
Switch November
I'm not
3rd.
sure how far
How
back
are
it
your
goes.
negotiating skills? You'll need them in Griftlands Nintendo Switch Edition, a deck-building roguelike game. Or you
Starting
can
to
always
get
let your fists do the
into
talking.
games
Every
that actually
decision
have like
matters in each
consequences
playthrough,
with
whether it's
them.
the jobs you take,
I'm
the friends you make, or the cards
Well,
you collect. Explore
OCD
this
is the wrong word,
gritty
but I'm a little
sci-fi world
controlling
on
when it comes to
Nintendo
my
Switch
games.
Summer
You
2021.
know, I like to make sure I know
El
it.
Presidente is
Nothing I
back.
do has terrible
The fate of your
consequences,
island is
so-
in your
but I'm
hands.
getting over it.
Build and rule your island
This is a game
nation
I've
on
also
large
really wanted to play for a
archipelagos.
long time.
Take care of your subjects' needs and send
looks
agents to steal
like
world
my
monuments.
type of-
Tropico 6 lands
game.
on Nintendo Switch November 6th. Pre-orders
building
begin
things.
today.
So that's cool. It's coming to Switch.
Agent 47 returns, deadlier than ever.
Hitman on Switch. Yeah, so it looks like you're gonna have to have they're gonna stream it. So they're gonna do like Assassin's Creed Odyssey in Japan. You can actually get on Switch, but you can only stream it. So I actually think the Switch, there's a lot of potential for it as a streaming device. That can actually do both, depending on what kind of games you want to play. I think it's a great way to extend the Switch's life cycle too, is if you just use it as a cloud gaming device, in addition to having the stuff on the device. Personally, not a huge fan of cloud gaming. I'd rather just own it, but there is a lot of appeal to that
Corruption
to a
is
certain
everywhere.
group of gamers,
Can you
so I'm not
regain
going to discount
control?
that. This is another technically
They'll try to
demanding
stop
game.
me.
I've heard really good things about it. I don't know anything about it, to be quite honest,
I'm
but it
stronger
looks
than them.
cool.
We're
Yeah, I mean,
stronger.
Won all the awards. I've heard it, but I've seen some gameplay of this. I was seeing a technical demo of it. I think it was on
I know
Digital
what I
Foundry.
must do.
Yeah, this is cloud gaming. You can see on the bottom of the screen there. So, really cool. I mean, I think there's
I'm
great
the
potential here,
director
just
of
from a
the
business
Federal
standpoint
Bureau of
and for
Control.
a consumer standpoint. You don't
We're
have to
in this together.
be like me and own every console ever. So that would be cool. It's nice that Nintendo is getting this third-party support, and I think cloud gaming could
Get your
use that.
Beam Katana ready.
Never got into a series. This looks like a series I could get into though, because I kind of like the humor and the vibe of it. It's one I've always wanted to play. It's not like super high priority on my list again, but definitely something I like to play.
The legendary assassin who has twice claimed the #1 spot in the assassin rankings.
Yeah, this game looks fun.
No More Heroes 3. What was once a fight between assassins is now a battle to the death on a galactic scale.
So it looks like they have like aliens. Is that like a new element to this series? I don't have much background on this
Just
series.
destroy all those nasty aliens. Now,
I'm mostly a first-party Nintendo guy, to be quite honest. Most games I play are
but it's
first-party
even
stuff.
more awesome if you play the
so
prequels first.
I need to broaden my horizons a
Welcome
bit
to the Garden of
on
Madness.
Nintendo
Bring
with
it on.
third-party
I'll
games.
give you a little kiss.
Even on Xbox and PlayStation as well, you should play
You got news?
exclusives
Does
or
it have to
first-party
be like
games.
now? For reals? The first No More Heroes is getting ported to Nintendo Switch.
Sweet.
Hell yeah! No More Heroes. 2
I like that
Desperate
they're
Struggle is
importing the
coming to
whole
Switch
series.
too.
I wish this happened more often, because I hate having to go back like in a different console and trying to play it, and then like jump to another console to play. Honestly, I'm all over the place on some of my consoles. I was like, what system did I play that on? Assassin's Creed is one of them. But I do like kind of that
We're just
Resident
about
Evil
to
style
wrap
where
up
it's like,
this
cool, I
Nintendo
can play
Direct
every
Media
Resident Evil
Partner
game on
Showcase.
PlayStation.
But
Nice.
before we go, we have 2 more titles to talk about from our partners at HAL Laboratory and Koei Tecmo Games.
I thought HAL was basically
Form
Nintendo.
all sorts
I thought
of
they just
odd
bought them
jobs
out like it's a
as
subsidiary of
UFO.
Nintendo. So I'm not sure why it's in the partner showcase, but there might be a technicality there. I love this art style though. It's got that like Super Nintendo,
Your mission is simple.
Game
Help
Boy
people.
Advanced kind of art,
your
which
trusty
is my
claw to grab,
favorite. I
carry,
love that
and
kind of
stack
pixel,
objects. From arranging sweets
brightly colored stuff.
to fishing
Um,
to building a
I've-
castle, you'll perform
dabbled
all
in
sorts
puzzle
of part-time
games,
jobs.
mostly like mobile puzzle games
Finish a
though.
job by carrying
I don't
objects
usually
and
do a
stacking
ton
them.
of like
But depending on
console
certain factors, like
puzzle
how you
games,
stack
but
them,
it's definitely, it looks like it's got a
you might be able to get a
WarioWare
higher score.
kind of vibe to it. If it's HAL, it's probably a good game, to be honest though. I feel like HAL
Additionally, by
makes
passing a Joy-Con
some
controller
of the
to a
best
friend,
games for
you can
Nintendo.
perform
I
jobs
mean,
together.
Kirby,
Besides taking on part-time work, there are
also
other modes you can enjoy,
with,
including exploring
Smash.
rooms filled with
So, I
treasure,
mean, it's
stacking
got a great
objects
track
as high as
record.
you can, and more.
I know they did some other earlier games as well. I'm trying
Help
to
the people
think,
of this
but
world
it
and
goes
the
back quite a
UFO.
ways.
Part-time
I like how they
UFO
put the
launches
Kirby
on
element in
Nintendo
there too.
Switch
That's cool.
today.
I love Kirby. Kirby is the very first video game I ever bought. Was Kirby's Dream Land 2. Looks like we're gonna get some updates on
Check.
the Age of Calamity game, so the Dynasty Warrior style Zelda game. I really like that they're building out the lore. So I'm glad that we get to play as different characters from Breath of the Wild. I think that's really cool. Give it more backstory, filled out more. I feel like there was more backstory needed in Breath of the Wild. I feel like there was some elements missing in the game, so to add that is really cool. I loved all the
I've said enough.
characters, though. I thought they
The
had...
time has come to show
There's
you what
huge
I'm
potential
made
for more character development within the Breath of the Wild universe. So, and I think the Dynasty Warriors style gameplay really works with a prequel here. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I think the Dynasty Warriors style works. I also think this frees up Nintendo a bit to work on Breath of the Wild 2 and other projects, and they can just kind of hire this out and build some lore within the universe. So all for it. Looks really good. I'm excited. More interactions with the Divine Beasts. I read somewhere that the map for this game is going to be like huge. So this looks like it'll be a tough game now. I mean,
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. A story
Just-
of the
this
great
looks good.
calamity that occurred 100 years before the Legend of
I
Zelda
think this is
Breath
just
of the Wild game. This
one of
game
the-
launches soon.
we'll see when the game
but
actually
if you're
comes
ready
out.
to protect Hyrule,
It's cool there's a demo.
available today.
I might download that demo and start playing.
In the demo, you can play all of Chapter 1 and carry over save data to the full game once purchased.
Cool. So I'll have to pick that up.
Start
I'll have to
defending
download the
kingdom
demo.
with the demo available today. And Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th.
So yeah, cool.
That concludes our last Nintendo
Looks like we
Direct
got
Mini
all
Partner
kinds of great
Showcase
stuff
of the year.
on
Thank you for
the
watching.
partner showcase. So good variety. I think this is one of the better Nintendo Directs, particularly on the partner showcase side. Gave some good updates. So yeah, really happy with it. So I'll just leave it at that for now. Happy, looking forward to Age of Calamity, and some of these other games are kind of second tier games on my to play list. But let's go back real quick. So
Thank you for watching.
we'll just leave it at that. I kind of gave my thoughts all the way through. This is a longer video than I usually do. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give a like, give a subscribe. Let me know, give me some background on Bravely Default if, is Bravely Default really that good of a game? Because it looks really interesting to me. So that would probably be, outside of Age of Calamity, probably the major game I play on this showcase. So give me a comment there. Also, check out all my links. I'm going to be revamping my podcast soon. I haven't updated in a while, but we'll be revamping that soon. So links below, social media, all that good stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and most importantly, share. I'll talk to you next Wednesday.